Masters of the Universe.
Starring Dolph Lundgren.
What?
Originally, the entire thing was going to take place on Earth, because this is one of those movies, those classic 80s movies where in order to save money, they just have this fantastical science fiction world get transported to Earth.
Well, then, you know what? How did shit like Beastmasters pull it off?
They just shot in the desert.
Shot in the desert. Anything like it, which is what this movie does in the beginning.
Right.
Here's the question, though. Would you just prefer a whole movie here filmed in the desert? Or would you prefer they filmed on Earth? What's the worst?
Considering what we get, I would probably prefer to see a whole movie shot in the desert.
Yes, me too.
This is a first-time director, right?
First and last time director.
Oh,
You may find that hard to believe, but...
Well, he went on to direct such hits as Universal Studios Tour movie number 3.
Yeah, a lot of theme parks. That's actually how he got the job doing this. He did a live stage show at some theme park for Conan, maybe?
Conan Experience
It was,
or something like
it was
that?
some sort of live stunt show, that they do at theme parks.
Universal Studios is proud to present a spectacular sword and sorcery show inspired by the blockbuster film Conan the Barbarian.
By the power of Crumb!
We should point out that these opening credits are in no way similar to the 1979 Superman movie.
Not at all. Not in style or music.
Right.
Or...
Music by Bill Conti, though, who did the classic score to Rocky. Golden Globus got him in the room, and they said, "Make something that sounds like Superman."
And visual effects by Richard Edlund, who had worked on Star Wars films, amongst other things. And Michael Westmore, makeup artist, who worked on Star Trek, lots of Star Trek.
I believe this was the highest budgeted Canon film, and it's the movie that sort of was the final nail in the coffin for Canon. And I think it was a we'll spare no expense type situation where they hire the best in the business, but they pay them the bare minimum. You get pretty close to top-notch effects.
Here's something I never thought about before, really, until now. It's called Masters of the Universe and not He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. That seems weird.
Well,
Well, I do know the original draft of the script for this, there was nothing in Eternia. None of this was in there. It started with He-Man landing on Earth.
oh my God.
So this was, I believe it was the director, but it was him sort of pleading with Canon. You have to have something in Eternia. And so they spent all this money to build this big throne room, and they make the best of it. You had the first 20 minutes in the throne room and the last 20 minutes to make up for the fact that the rest of the movie is shot in someone's backyard.
Oh. And this is Eternia, beautiful Eternia.
Did Eternia look anything like this in the cartoon?
You know what? I kind of hated the cartoon. I think the cartoon just looked like whatever the fuck they wanted to do that week.
Okay.
That's true. I remember Castle Grayskull was sort of in a rocky area, and then the kingdom that Adam lived in was in a green area.
Well, we don't have Adam in this movie. We just have He-Man.
Thank God for that. I hate Prince Adam.
But that's the story. Whether you like it or not, that's the story.
Here's the thing. The toys came out a good year before they made the cartoon.
Sure, but there was no story.
There was no Prince Adam. I played with the toys first. I was in He-Man, man.
He-Man! Skeletor is his enemy.
And then I saw the cartoon. Oh boy, there's gonna be He-Man cartoon, and here's this foppy, pink-wearing weirdo.
Rich is like the indie music guy who liked the band before they went mainstream.
Except much more embarrassing.
It's a much, much more embarrassing.
I was into He-Man before it was cool.
Before it was a cartoon.
You can pit He-Man against Beastman playing for the power of Castle Grayskull. You have to put the castle together.
But in my head, He-Man was a badass. He was like Conan.
He was like a Conan
He was like
type,
blonde
yeah.
Conan when I was a kid, when I played with the toys. And then the cartoon came out, and he's just dorky prince guy.
Did he have the same stupid haircut in the
Yeah.
original toy?
Yeah.
Okay, so that didn't change. They changed it for the movie, though, and now he just has a mullet.
Would you rather see the toy haircut?
Oh, God. The only one in this movie that resembles their cartoon/toy counterpart at all is Man-at-Arms. He's the only one that looks accurate.
He-Man looks accurate to me.
I guess.
He has barbarian hair,
Actually, I like his movie costume. That cape, he rocks that cape.
He-Man, as a 7 or 8 year old or whatever, was more interesting as like the Superman. Like he's the most powerful man in the universe. And when Adam put his sword up in the air and turned into He-Man, it was kind of cool.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be Gwildor.
You wanted to be not Orko?
I wanted to be knockoff Orko. This is Billy Barty playing Gwildor. Billy Barty, you may recognize from UHF, and he's in a really bizarre movie called Under the Rainbow with Chevy Chase and Carrie Fisher. Have you ever heard of that movie?
No.
It takes place during the filming of The Wizard of Oz. So it's all the little people for The Wizard of Oz staying in this hotel and wreaking havoc. And it's the most tasteless thing because it treats them like they're gremlins. And Carrie Fisher and Chevy Chase are in it. It's a terrible movie.
I need to see this.
But Billy Barty's in that.
Is it completely fictionalized?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not based on anything real.
So this is Gwildor's little secret hobbit hole or whatever. And he makes a MacGuffin, essentially, the cosmic key that, I don't know, makes tones that open doorways to other dimensions, which is how Skeletor used it to get into the throne room of Eternia.
Yes. So there's 2 of this MacGuffin. So Skeletor has one, but he's mad because he doesn't have all of them.
All you really need is one.
Yeah, why does he need another one?
Well,
wouldn't it have been exciting to see them like sneak into this castle?
The big map.
Jay, you're asking for an awful lot out of a fantasy movie.
To see the exciting aspects of a fantasy action film, yeah. You gotta cut all those out. Just cut them right in the throne room.
Just enter into the set. Yeah, shooting like a grappling hook and climbing up the side of it. And all that would have been too exciting.
Knocking out some guards.
Yeah.
She was in the cartoon, right?
Yeah. That was He-Man's lover, or
No, that was Tila. The sorceress was like the mentor-y kind of Obi-Wan,
Rich.
but a chick.
Everything comes to he who waits.
Please don't get close-ups of Frank Langella's face.
Yeah, we haven't mentioned Frank Langella. He's the best part of this movie. He's given it his all. He's trying to play a real villain, unlike Jeremy Irons in like the Dungeons and Dragons movie, who's going completely over the top just because he knows no one making the movie cares. Frank Langella's trying, but that makeup, yeah, it looks okay from afar. But shots like that, where you can see the black nylon,
Yeah.
Don't
inside
have
the
him
nostrils,
look up and shove the camera up his nose. Don't ever do that.
and they do it constantly in this movie.
Because the point is, he wants to open up that window behind the throne to open up to the galaxy or the universe, and then turn into a golden Skeletor, which means he's like a godlike creature. And if they had a scene where they try one cosmic key and it's not powerful enough to do it, and then they need 2,
Yeah.
that makes sense. But I think he wants everything. He wants He-Man to be his slave, and he wants to be God.
Well, can't you become God and then make He-Man your slave?
I guess so, yeah. He really should be turning into the golden armor
Yeah.
Skeletor now and then storm Earth and just start killing everyone.
There's really no rush in the whole He-Man slavery thing.
That's true, Rich. That's true.
Yeah, this is coming off the success of Rocky IV, of course. That was where Dolph Lundgren had his big role as Ivan Drago. He has like one line in that whole movie.
If he dies, he dies.
So they're like, let's give this guy the lead in this franchise.
Yeah, I think they were planning to dub over his voice because he could barely speak English at this point.
Yeah.
And
They just ran out of money.
They ran out of money. That's why he sounds stupid and weird. That's my best impression.
Dolph Lundgren is not stupid though in real life.
That's true.
He's a genius, literally.
Amerika gekommen. Ich meine, du bist jetzt ein großer Star in den Vereinigten Staaten. Wann hast du Europa verlassen? Du bist in Amerika zum Star geworden.
Wenn ich 18 Jahre war.
Mit 18?
18, ich war 18.
Ja, nach Amerika gegangen.
Ja.
Oh, and here we have, now they've been transported to just some suburb, right? This is just middle America.
They said like they spent like 6 hours getting the shot with the cow because it would not do anything. It just sat there.
Well, that's because it's a cow. Cows are like the dumbest animal.
It just stood there and didn't move at all. And then finally it turned its head slightly, and they used that take. And then they pushed Billy Barty at it. They're like, go make it do something. And then Billy Barty did it. Good journey.
Good journey.
Oh, which way do I go? Oh.
One take.
Anyway, so here's our lead character, Courtney Cox, in her very first film role.
Fresh off the heels of playing Dancing Woman in the Bruce Springsteen video.
Yep. This scene's very Terminator 1-esque.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so Courtney Cox is getting off her shift at the fried chicken restaurant. This is all in the He-Man cartoon.
Well, that's when you go to see a He-Man movie, don't you want to see a bunch of drama between a couple of teenagers?
No.
I mean, that's really what you came for. I remember when I was a little kid and I heard they were making a He-Man movie. I said, I really, really hope that in this live-action, big-budget He-Man movie, He-Man has nothing to do for 90% of the runtime. And I got my wish.
And here we have Robert Duncan McNeil, as some of you may recognize him from Star Trek Voyager, who plays the very, very interesting character of Tom Paris.
That's right, Mike.
My first job was as a munchkin in The Wizard of Oz. I wish you could have seen me. It's a good part.
Third munchkin from the left.
Oh, we haven't mentioned Tila here is played by Chelsea Field, who you all remember from Death Spa.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
She did Death Spa after this.
Oh. Is it possible to drop so fast? It's like...
So from this, she didn't even get to be the lead in Death Spa.
Nope. It's a long way down.
Death Spa. A fantastic weight reduction program. People get so thin they disappear.
No, wait, we're cutting from that wacky scene of them eating meat to this mournful scene of Courtney Cox being sad about her parents' death.
So every children's film should have a scene in the graveyard.
Now, this whole subplot with her parents is really fucking weird. The idea that, like, they wanted to do something with her, and she said she had to study, right? They decided to take a plane without her, and the dad flew the plane, and it crashed and they died. They could have just died in a car accident.
A car crash?
They're trying to make it more interesting, Jay.
That's not more interesting,
It's supposed to be just a car crash? Well, that's boring. They were fighter pilots now.
She's moving away that night.
Yes.
To move to New Jersey, which may or may not be a Bruce Springsteen reference. We're not sure. But, and her house is still filled with boxes. And she's still technically dating Tom Paris. He doesn't want her to leave. But she's leaving on the night of her prom? Why add that element at all of her leaving?
So here's Eva Lynn, played by Meg Foster, who you may know from They Live.
You know her just from her eyes.
Yeah, that's what I remember from being a kid and seeing They Live. I was like, her eyes are like piercing and scary, but that's her real eyes.
I used to think she was blind. I swear to God, I thought she was a blind actress when I was younger.
Oh, here we're introduced to our new villains that have nothing to do with the cartoon or the toy line.
Except for
they
one.
Want to sell new toys.
Except for Beastman. Like, who's this alien creature looks like a grandma.
Oh, he is the worst.
He's the worst. He has this stupid hair.
And he's in this one the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lizard-looking guy is kind of cool.
Hey, that snake guy's cool, man. I like that snake guy.
Yeah, well, too bad he gets vaporized immediately.
He's the first one to go.
You know what character should have been in this?
Mossman.
Stinkor.
Yeah.
Stinkor, the skunk man, whose action figure power, like the action figure,
yes,
labeled on the box, he smelled. They sold an action figure whose special feature was it smelled bad.
Smelled like skunk. He had a little thing over his own mouth to protect him from his own stench.
His own stench. That's great.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember him in the cartoon. Stinkor?
Of course they didn't use Stinkor in the cartoon because he was stupid.
Look at this shot. Look at them all standing next to each other. It's just embarrassing.
You know why that's embarrassing, Jay, real quick, is that it's a high angle.
Sure. They don't look threatening.
When they introduce them, they use a low angle. You know, and
that and they look kind of silly. I think in the original script, it had to have been like a full prom, and they bust in, and there's like people everywhere, students everywhere, because this is just like the lamest action scene. It's just a big empty auditorium.
Because I always wondered, like, just barge in here and they're like, she knows something about the key. They just assume a lot. I guess Tom Paris just had it and he just left, right?
Yeah.
What they should have saw is her talking to Tom Paris holding the cosmic key and then, like, identified her somehow.
So that's the action scene.
There goes the prom.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
Sure.
And then somebody dumps a bucket of blood on Beastman and just starts licking it up. He likes
it. Rich.
What?
Was that a reference to Carrie?
Yeah, it was a reference to Carrie.
They're all going to laugh at you, Beastman.
In this movie, it's true.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's a coincidence. Thank God.
Is this the back alley to a gay nightclub?
Oh, look, now He-Man's got another gun to use instead of his sword.
Why does he even carry the sword around?
He doesn't use it until the very end of the movie, I think.
He blocks some like shots with it earlier, like a Jedi, Jay. I think he missed that excitement.
In the opening, he cut some of the black stormtroopers.
Focus!
Oh my God.
Why didn't they kill Grandma Hair Man?
Because he's the leader of those.
He's stupid.
He's wearing like an Angora sweater, and he has like B. Arthur hair.
The Golden Ghouls.
What's going on here? Something that's not quite right. My name is He-Man.
Now, what's wrong with that shot? Like, they cut to that, and it immediately made me laugh.
Well, they're sitting down on the ground like little kids.
Here we have Officer Strickland.
Officer Strickland, yeah.
Who for some reason, even though they're in, like, anywhere USA, mid-America, he's acting like a gruff New York cop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he should be reassigned to a tougher city, tougher district.
Yeah.
Maybe he was busting too many heads in New York, and they sent him away.
Cool off.
Yeah.
You're gonna tell me you were just doing a little peeping, Tom? You were sucking his cock, weren't you?
Are you crazy? Yeah, I'll show you fucking crazy. Last week I found a pair of shorts with semen on.
Strickland, we're sending you out to the sticks for a bit.
Gotta solve the crime of who vandalized the high school prom.
Yeah, he ends up serving basically no purpose.
No purpose whatsoever, other than to slightly inconvenience them a little bit along the way. And he's here, like, there's this big arson thing, and basically Tom Paris tells him, my girlfriend was there, and now she's not. And then he just goes with him, leaves the investigation entirely. This is where it lost it for me completely.
I remember seeing this in the theater and this happening and me just being like, what? How did we get to this point?
You don't like the car? Well, it's just a car.
Well, I also don't buy Billy Barty being able to drive a car.
He clearly pimped it out with technology.
Yeah, how long did that take him?
5 minutes, and did he bring that with?
He's a super genius, Jay. He's a super genius that can build things.
See, these are the scenes between Evelyn and Skeletor that almost feel like a real movie. There's so much of this movie that you can tell it's Canon Films trying to do a bigger thing. Like they did Superman 4 before this, and then they did this, and those were like their attempts to reach a higher level as far as a production company goes.
Kind of looks like a real movie. You just have to squint. It's like, oh, yeah.
How different would the world be if they had made the Spider-Man movie instead of this?
Oh, man.
Would even a shitty Spider-Man movie have made money at the time? Would it have saved Canon?
Well, they did a shitty Superman movie and it didn't make money, so...
No, because Canon mismanaged their films to the point of bankruptcy, Rich.
Yeah, whatever they did with Spider-Man, they would have fucked it up. Maybe in a glorious, wonderful way, so we may be missing out in that respect, but...
All I wanted to hear the director talk about was how many times those guards that can't see fell off the edge of the walkway. It had...
Yeah, they're right on the edge.
It had to have happened once. And did they have a bunch of mattresses down there out of camera range? Why is he so interested in this?
And then there's not even any payoff to him being interested in it.
Nope. So apparently this is a real house that they filmed in. It's not a set.
Okay.
And they had no room to film anything. Don't forget about Burger King garbage in the sink.
He-Man comic strip cup every week until September 9th when you buy a Burger King meal pack.
At Burger King.
The Burger King meal pack is filled with a juicy hamburger or cheeseburger, regular fries, and a soft drink.
Aren't you hungry for Burger King now?
Why are they throwing Burger King in the sink?
He's doing...
And some oranges.
And some oranges?
Aha!
He threw a rag at him. Get out of here.
Look at this awkward fight. They're in a tiny kitchen.
Look, what if his weakness were rags? Then he would have looked like a genius.
That's true, Rich. Look at that prop. Look at that prop.
I'm waiting for the PKE meter to show up.
I always thought this scene could be funnier if they added some comedy with the truth-telling neck brace.
Oh, sure.
Where he's like, where's the cosmic key? The weird-looking lady took it with gray eyes. She was kind of hot. I was slightly attracted to her. I was thinking of asking her out and dumping Courtney Cox. She kept talking about her dead parents all the time. It was really annoying. Can you take that off him any faster, Man-at-Arms? She's terrible in bed.
Who needs humor like that when we got Gwildor wearing goofy sunglasses?
Oh my God, look at that. He found their Hawaiian vacation box.
Gwildor's like the Jar Jar Binks of this movie.
He-Man's the Jar Jar Binks of this movie.
See this stuff here? They're going down like Main Street.
Yep.
And there's nobody anywhere.
Look, if this town were populated, then the cops almost certainly would have been called in force immediately, and the movie couldn't happen because they would have to have like an amazingly awesome fight scene where Skeletor's forces were blowing up police cars.
Yeah.
left and
Oh,
right,
that would have been great.
and that would have been very expensive.
About as expensive as a Jimi Hendrix song, say. I just ouched.
Priorities.
Just speculating.
It's the same logic as making a Superman movie and cutting the budget in half on all the special effects.
Yeah.
You don't need good effects of Superman flying around in a Superman movie.
Oh my God.
It makes him jump straight up in the air.
So here's He-Man using his sword. Oh, wait. Here's He-Man shooting a laser. There were several lasers that hit that keyboard. Nothing happened.
It's on fire.
Oh, there's a Jimi Hendrix picture on the wall.
And here's where Courtney Cox turns out to be the stupidest person alive.
Yeah, she's a dumb teenager. At least Evil Lynn did a sorceress thing, right?
That's true. There's
Sort
something
of.
sort of mystical happening here, I guess.
We were doing some very important secret work. We were CIA agents. We undercover.
We just had to let you think that we were dead.
Here it is. You wanted this thing that He-Man wanted too?
Not a coincidence. Oh, no.
Oh, fuck! Just duck. They won't aim down.
This is...
They immediately shot 10 feet above their heads when they had a clear, open shot.
I hope that was a stunt double for Billy Barty there, who jumped over that tiny fire.
Yeah.
Because for a little person, that has to be difficult.
Oh, they don't care.
Plus, his costume is just
Have him run through that fire!
it's nothing but flammable material.
I'm not tall enough to step over it. It'll be fine. I bought a fire extinguisher at Kmart. You'll be fine.
Oh, wait, no, we had to cut that from the budget. That car explosion blew out all the windows of the shops down the whole street.
Oh.
And they had to come in the next morning and board them up. So,
are we talking about in real life?
In real life, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They didn't fix them. They just boarded them up.
They just boarded them up. Here comes Frank Langella on a giant throne. Oh my God, this is so exciting.
They're so slow.
Mattel's the one who made the toys, right?
Yes.
It is Mattel. They did have somewhat of a concern for their product, and so they made a stipulation with the movie that He-Man can't kill anybody. So that's why all the henchmen are robots. You can blow those up all over the place if he wants.
He-Man can only kill the movie.
Oh, wait, now he's going to jump on one of the little hover discs, and I bet he's going to do something super clever, right? Oh, no, he's just going to fly around and then shoot at more of them. Yeah, this...
Why are his arms out like that? What, is he not holding on?
It looks like he's skiing.
Yeah, is there...
He's holding his guns out so he can shoot.
He-Man's on his way to get his taxes done at H&R Block, okay? I can do my taxes?
H&R Block. This year, be sure.
He's got the key back now.
But then doesn't...
Skeletor also has one, though.
Yes.
Yeah. And then at the end of the scene, don't they take the key back from him anyway?
Yes.
And then now everyone's kind of fighting. And Courtney Cox has a weird fungus on her leg from Skeletor's Force Lightning. Yay, I got his sword. Now what? This is all this bad guy's plan is a big now what.
Yeah, so Skeletor's giving him an option here. Their lives will be spared if you come back and be my slave.
Mm-hmm.
So this whole movie is just an ego trip for Skeletor.
Can this thing move any faster?
Goodbye.
This is really awkward.
Why did we build this? I can walk.
Skeletor took him back to be his slave. Whatever that means.
His shirtless, pantsless slave.
This is a whole movie about Skeletor coming out of the closet, denying every one of Evelyn's sexual advances, and desperately hunting to find He-Man for some reason.
Does he need the key to open the closet?
Oh! Get more oil for He-Man. Now just kind of stand there. Flex for me. What? What the fuck? You going to whip me or torture me? No.
Whip, maybe.
Whip, maybe. Torture if you're into it. Depends. What are you down for, He-Man? Oh, Tom Paris now his character as a musician, it will pay off here.
Now, Kevin, now!
Did the sword going into the device have anything to do with opening up the universal
yes.
thing?
I think you need the sword to open up the universal thing.
Did they establish that?
No, but I think that might be why Skeletor needs He-Man.
I think you just wrote a better script than this movie did.
I think I did.
I don't think any of that is mentioned.
Which turns Skeletor into a golden wreck. A nightmare Skeletor.
Oh, the powers of the universe are going to turn him into a Vegas showgirl.
And on coming up here is where He-Man does the only He-Man-esque thing. Pushes over a statue that does absolutely nothing. Oh no, He-Man, you pushed the statue over. It did nothing.
I like that statue, He-Man.
It's one of 17 statues. Now we gotta fix it.
But that one was my personal favorite.
Damn you.
Okay, so now here he gets his sword and he shouts, I have the power. But in the context of this movie, that doesn't mean anything.
No, it means nothing.
Oh, that's because the movie's terrible, Jay.
And now, bam, cut to them with no money.
Yeah, here's when the budget.
No,
went up. Oh my God! It looks like a student film.
Yeah, it's like a handheld. It's probably the director doing the camera work too.
Probably.
And then they just completely ran out of money, and they just said, "All right, you're just done shooting."
Yeah.
They're like, "But we don't have an ending." They're like, "That doesn't matter. The movie's over."
Yep.
And it was actually Mattel put up some money to let them shoot the final fight scene.
Again, Canon Films and their priorities.
Yeah. They were in love with making movies, not so much what the actual quality of the final movie was.
Yeah.
I know, that's the guy who played Blade, is dressed up like Skeletor.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's not even Frank Langella?
No.
Okay.
And now he just jumps off a cliff.
and he yells, "Ah!" as he falls with his mouth shut. Although with that makeup, I guess there's not much of a difference.
Oh, thank God this over.
We were so in awe of your awkward sword fight.
Take care, Julia. Oh, it's so heartfelt. The director was saying something like people were tearing up in the test screenings.
I don't believe that.
And I was just like, oh my God, could there be a lie that's any bigger?
Oh God, and then we got to deal with Courtney Cox and her stupid dead parents. Completely forgot about that.
Oh my God.
He-Man is now tiny, and I keep him in this magic ball.
Oh no. I can't wait to go back to Eternia.
I can't wait to see Eternia someday.
There's gonna be a sequel.
I'll be back.
Wait, we just missed Pig Boy.
Oh God, Pig Boy.
There's a story behind Pig Boy, right?
What is Pig Boy?
The little person, Skeletor hands him his staff, and Pig Boy was... He's a little kid in makeup where he looks kind of like an Ugnaught. And the child won a contest from Mattel to be in the He-Man movie. And then they forgot about it. And then at the last minute, they had to tell the director, you got to put this kid in the movie or we're going to get sued. So I was like, there's no part for a kid. Just put a monster mask on him and have him stand there. So they flew the kid out and they pushed him on the set. They put a monster mask on him. They're like, stand here for 8 hours. and he's like, I got to go to the bathroom. And they wouldn't let him go to the bathroom. And then he pissed himself.
And then they called him Pig Boy.
And then they called him Pig Boy. They didn't feed him. And
hooray for Hollywood.
Congratulations, you won the contest.